Hello everybody and welcome back to the Abandoned Farm series, or that multiplayer challenge with that little bit of a twist. It's quite a big twist, to be honest with you. Now you might tell from all the tire marks and the fact that I'm not kind of stood outside the house doing the kind of standard intro. We are going to be busy today. We need to raise funds, quite a few funds. And this must be the only time I've come here and the train isn't coming as well. So anyway, yeah, we're starting with £141. Not very much at all. So if I jump into this view, you'll see it better. I've brought down the weeder and the seeder. God, I did a little unintentional rhyme then. Weeder and seeder, we're going to sell them. Obviously we don't need the seeder anymore, and the weeder being at what, 3 meters wide, I think. We've outgrown that already. We haven't even used it, but we've outgrown it. There is actually a sprayer activated, which I think is like 6 meters wide. And yes, we do have to buy the herbicide for it, but it's double the width. Double the width means half the amount of time. Now, I haven't really overly looked at the price. I think this time of the year, it's almost full price. Maybe January was the best time to sell it, but we just need the money. I'll tell you what, that's giving us quite a bit of money. Wow. £6,356 we just got them from lettuce. That's pretty good going, isn't it? That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now, let's just head over here. I am also, I've done it a couple of times now, but glancing in the bottom corner, what has he got going on here? Oh, he's bought one of those new trailers already. Fair play. Fair play. Yeah, so I feel like I need to not only sell those two things, I kind of need to repair this tractor. It's absolutely red. It couldn't be any worse. And I don't think it's the trailer that's causing that. Now, I might have to turn the interactive zone markers on, but I know it is here somewhere. Not, maybe. Okay, let's turn the zone markers on. There we go. Oh, come on. I must have been walking right past it each time. Okay, right, so I want to have a look. Front loader, yeah, that needs repairing. The tractor itself, it couldn't be any worse, could it? If this was Keep It Real, that would have blown up by now. I wouldn't have been able to use it. Right, let's just sell these first of all, see where we're at. So, we are going to repair them because we now have the funds. So, repair that, yes. Repaint it, yes. And sell it. £3,000 there nearly, you know. 3,000, I mean £2,500 by the time you take off what we just spent, I suppose. But that ain't bad, is it? What's this one? This isn't even too bad. So repair that, repaint it, and then sell that. Good. I mean, this is good. I always get scared doing this. Like, I'm going to accidentally delete or sell the tractor. That would be a nightmare. Right. So this, oh, it's £1,000. This is, again, I know I keep saying it. I don't know if I've actually said it in this particular series, but I say it all the time in Keep It Real. I wish they completely revamped the whole repair thing. Look, I got to spend £1,068 now to repair this. I don't have an option on how much of it I want to do. Should have options similar to like a health potion in a game like Skyrim, where you can have an oil change and it will give you 10% of the condition. You should have an engine change and that will give you 60% of the condition. I just, the fact that I've got to now do this to 100%, I mean, I don't even think I'm going to do it, if I'm honest. So I'm driving around now in a tractor that's pretty much completely dead, completely blown up. Obviously it won't, because this is console rules, but it just frustrates me. I do just wish you could do, you know, much like a minor health potion in Skyrim gives you 10% or 20% or 20 hit points or however they word it. I just wish this had something similar. It's not fair that you have to fully repair every time. Obviously on PC there are various mods, but that should just be part of the game. Should be part of the game. Right. 2 times in a row I've gone over here and the train is not in sight. Okay, I'm going to head back to the farmyard now. I'm not entirely sure what exactly we're going to be doing today, to be honest. That's the great thing about Farming Simulator, isn't it? You just kind of play it by ear. So we are in February because we skipped through to the next month. The trailer actually attached there, look, it did pull the pallets of lettuce down, which was good. It doesn't have a strap option, and the back pallet was slowly moving back back on the trailer, slowly each time. The further I was driving, the further back it would go. But it works for a minute, so I don't think I need to invest the money on that bigger trailer just yet. I know Snowy's already bought it. I'll tell you what, let's have a little sneak peek a minute. How has he got 20 grand? Or 21 grand nearly? What's he been doing? So he's bought that pretty good trailer, and he's still got 20 grand, and there's me here, starting episodes with £141. Yeah, whatever he's done, fair play to him. Although I will say, we've now got 10 grand. So, I can't really complain, can I? I can't really complain. I don't feel I have much more I can sell to actually earn any money in this episode, though. So, yeah, whatever he's done to get 20 grand, well done to him. Well done to him. Now, beginning of this episode, before I recorded, in fact, I did just check in on the sheep, and they're not really producing wool that fast, you know. I never did find out if having the younger sheep affects the production. I mean, you would assume in real life, the younger the sheep, the smaller the sheep, the less wool you would get. But this isn't real life, is it? This is Farming Simulator. And whether you buy a sheep that's 2 months old or one that's 12 months old, they all look the same. But do they give you less wool? I don't know. Now, it's kind of tradition almost that I end episodes buying sheep, so I will do the same in this particular episode as well. But I think this time I will spend money on the older sheep, just to see if the wool production jumps up, because it's pretty poor. I mean, we've got, I know you didn't really see it in the last episode because I had some issues with pressing the record button. Yeah. But I did buy another 20 sheep, but they were the younger sheep. So we got like 60 odd sheep now, which sounds good, but I don't know. Only 2 of them are actually adults, and I'm kind of disappointed in the rate that they've been producing wool. So maybe the older sheep, which cost more, are the ones that I should have bought. Well, I don't know. That's on me, isn't it? Now, let's just gather our thoughts here a minute. I have got some plans. I've got some thinking. I don't do that very often, but I have got some thinking, some thoughts, which might be a good way to go. Now, let's just try and reverse the dolly without embarrassing myself. Do it in this view, of course. Oh dear, this is not going to go well, is it? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? It's all good. It's all good. I'm getting there, you know. I'm getting good with dollies. Although I am going to give up any minute. Are you seeing this? I was about to say, you seeing how good this is, Ben the Cat? And I've ruined it. Right, forget it. I've had enough. This is growing back, look. Even in the areas where I didn't think it would grow back, those kind of blank patches, it is actually growing. So all of a sudden, this doesn't look like a bad patch of grassland, does it? All of a sudden. And here as well. It looks like it's going to yield okay. It actually even says ready to harvest. Amazing. But what I'm thinking is, I'm going to do a little bit of landscaping, a little bit of renovation, keep the cost as low as possible. But actually, this isn't going to be here. So this road, let's say this road's going to end here. In fact, no, it's not. What am I talking about? This road's going to end here because I still need the road up to that other barn. So this road, where I'm looking straight ahead of me, is going to stop here. I'm going to plough this entire area right the way over across here. Obviously, it's going to have to be done over a couple of episodes because we've just got rubbish everywhere. I might delete that first of all, actually. I'll do that in a moment. And I'm going to plough right the way up. I'm going to move the greenhouse to the top of the chode, where I was planning to put it anyway. And then the track to this shed, I'm actually going to run down the side here. So it's going to run down here and go to that shed. So yeah, from here to the left, this will all be ploughed right the way up there. I reckon it will give us a field bigger than this field. It's probably smaller than that field. But then I can absolutely say I've maximised every possible opportunity with this piece of land. Because again, that piece at the end where the sheep are there anyway. I don't really want sheep wandering into fields. But at the same time, it's just at such an angle. I don't have powerful enough equipment to actually maintain it. So yeah, so let's start by, I'm going to flick over to my mouse. Because we've raised a bit of money, which is amazing. We're going to get ourselves a few little quid here now. Look, £8. Just to sell that off. Cool, I'm happy with that. So yeah, you can pretty much see now in this view, it's not going to be a bad sized field, you know. Along here, this doesn't need to be there anymore. Plough up to here, all the way around here, and down there. Like that. Move the greenhouse. Put a little dirt track in up to here. And then a dirt track off the back of that to our sort of exit as well. That will work. That's the plan. Let's start by actually doing the dirt track. Because of course some textures don't charge you, but I'm going to guess this one is going to charge me. Is it? Yes. Minimal though. Cool. So I'm actually going to then... Is this the one that Snowy used? No. Which one does Snowy? That one there. Right. Let's make it a bit bigger. And I'm just going to make a very rough track actually. I'm not going to make it quite as neat as what Snowy has. And for some reason it won't actually let me land. My land actually goes out to about here. Look, that's interesting, isn't it? But it won't allow me to texture this part, which is annoying, but whatever. Right, let's just create a very rough track. It might cost me 100 quid or so maybe, but it's fine. It's only got to be rough. Now I do like to try and follow tracks really. Right, that's good. That should look relatively realistic as well. You know what I'm like with trying to get landscaping to look nice. This eventually needs to go, but we won't do that this episode. Good, I like it. Right, that works. Cool. So there is a track there now. And then again, let's go... Let's make a track kind of here. Another bit. There's actually quite a lot of random decorations all around, you know. Yeah. Right, demolish that now because it's run out of water and I've sold all the products. So I'm going to sell that for 1400. Yes, fine. I should really stick to the rules, place a new one straight away. So I better do that, I suppose. I know it's going to cost me more money, but it is what it is, isn't it? I think this is the one Snowy placed. Maybe I can go with a slightly nicer. They all produce, the production's identical, by the way. It doesn't make any difference at all. So what's that? 2,800. I could even go base game. That looks too snazzy for this series. I might go for that, you know. That looks like a nice one, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks like a good one. Right, try and do it somewhere where it's not going to be touching the... Let's try it there. Yeah, because the fence, again, you can't see the fence. If I go over... Oh, look, it even lets me put it over the fence, which is strange. Right, I'm just going to go there, I think. Oh, I don't know where to put it now. I don't want to mock this up. Do I put it square on? That'll do. That'll do. Right. Cool. So we've done that. We've replaced that. Now this should be a nice, even level piece of ground. I might even get, this time, because I haven't cut it first, I might even get a free layer of fertilizer. I'm not going to cut it again. We've got plenty of food for the sheep. The grass itself isn't worth a great deal. I sold the tedder. I just realised that there's a stupid bloody chair right in the middle. Oh, for God's sake. I think, I mean, it's right next to the tree, so it's fine. I wouldn't plough up to the tree anyway. Yeah, I've already deleted my one thing now, haven't I? What can I do about it? What can I do? We're going to plough this in a moment. Yeah. I said a minute ago, there's not really any other ways of earning any money, but then I haven't checked contracts. So they're both harvesting. They're also both harvesting barley. Now, would it be nasty of me to do both? I don't know. Where's field 4? That's obviously the one that's worth the most money. So, do the... Oh, okay. Field number 4. Now, I'm not going to lie. I actually, part of me thought maybe in the next episode, being this episode, there might be something around this area that I could harvest, which is why I kind of conveniently left that there. So, perfect. In fact, right next to where the harvester is. So, let's definitely do that one. So, we'll accept that contract. Obviously, we're not going to borrow. And... yeah, perfect. It is literally right there. So, we'll get paid a little bit of money, and we'll earn a bit of money, won't we, from the grain. I don't need any chicken food, so I don't need to keep it. So, this might boost us up. 544, I think it said, plus a couple hundred. Yeah, might be close to pushing £1,000 out of doing this. Now that's good. I am actually gonna set the AI to do that. Pay one of the locals here, one of the like 4 people that live in this little kind of village. Would you call it a village? Don't know. But anyway, one of them's earning some money now. Let's go back to here. Yeah, I really should have. Actually, that trailer's probably alright about where I've abandoned it. Good. Oh, I tell you what, I'm getting pretty good at reversing trailers. Now, I do remember I parked the plough up in this shed. It's probably the only thing that's in that shed. However, again, I'm going to have to drive all the way around to get it. Dodging the sheep. That little farming simulator mini game again. Sheep dodging. Right, we'll connect that up. And we'll just get ploughing, I think, because... where's he going? Yeah, I think... I mean, what more can I do? Snowy's doing something right. Snowy is definitely doing something right. If he's got that much money, he's bought that new trailer... I don't know. I feel like whatever he has done, and however he has done it, he's taken a substantial lead now. What do you reckon? I think so. I do think so. Right, let's go. Lower this. Is it... no, there we go. Create fields. And... we'll just go for it, I think. So I'll go quiet now for a couple of minutes. I'll probably pop this into a time lapse. Yeah. At some point during this, I'll jump it over actually to the harvester, just check in on how that's going. I need to swap the... well, I need to bring the seeder back for a start to here. And then I also need to take the trailer back down to that harvester. So, yeah, at some point, probably during the same time lapse, you'll probably see me jump down there real quick anyway. But... yeah, I'll see you in a way. So you may have just seen in the time lapse, I've ploughed our newest field edition, and I started to lime it with that little bit of lime that we had left, and yeah, it's fair to say the new spreader uses a lot more lime. Yeah, I managed to do probably 1/8 of the whole field, so I'm going to need to go back to the shop and buy a couple more bags. That is for definite. And in the meantime, I've been using AI and helpers just to get on with a bit of this, really. So this is kind of nearly there. We won't obviously drive down to the shop until we finish the field, but I'll just set off an AI worker again on here, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Good, good. And once we've sold this grain, we'll do the same as what we did last time. We'll then use this trailer to pick up some lime from the shop, because this manure fork does not pick up bags of lime. I could potentially change it for a pallet fork. I might get away with lifting up 2 bags at a time then, but of course it is the weight, isn't it? That's the issue. Now, I'll tell you what, I better move this, because I know he's going to complain. He is going to complain. So yeah, what I would like to do anyway, that was probably a chunky old time lapse, to be honest, but I mean, I don't mind keeping these episodes around an hour, but I don't want them to be too long of the same thing. So I'd like to seed and obviously fertilise that new field in this particular episode, which I think is achievable. Now, just while I'm having a bit of a downtime, bit of a lull while I'm waiting for things to happen, I don't even know if we'll fit the rest of that inside that trailer, if I'm honest, but there was a comment. Bendercat said, not giving anything away, but Snowy thinks I'm spying on him. Probably because I bought a field so close to his land here. So I'm just going to see if I can kind of add to that conspiracy. I wonder if in decorations I can place like a watchtower looking over his land. That would be quite funny. I don't know if there is one, but we'll see. I'll have a little look through. Even if there's anything. I mean, maybe. How much is that? It's £50. I could put a step ladder and place it next to his fence, so it looks like I've been climbing it. Yeah, is there anything else? Oh, that's a shame. There's nothing there. I thought it would have been quite funny if I could have placed something here on the corner of this land. Kind of like the tower, which is pre-built into this map, actually. If it gave me that as a decorative option, I would have put it here. That would have made him even more paranoid, wouldn't it? That would have been funny. I can't go in and sabotage his equipment anymore, though. He's got rid of that bucket full of mud. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. So, although the AI is quite smart in the fact that it drives across fields, it knows how to get to pretty much anywhere on the map, clearly the pedestrians aren't. You know, you do realise, guys, you could just walk here. Yeah. Okay. Good timing. Start the engine. Right, we'll do this last little bit ourselves. If we are lucky, we might get it all in this harvester, but I don't think we're going to get all of this in the trailer. Yeah, we might just then have a little bit left over, which we might as well just feed to the chickens. Yeah, I don't want to make an extra run all the way down to the store. It does take a little while. So let's just get this finished. Get that grain sold. I mean, there should be, maybe, even with the amount of grain that's already in there, might be enough to finish the contract anyway. I'm not sure. In actual fact, let's have a quick look. We're on, yeah, 91%. Look, it's nearly finished. There might be quite a bit of grain left over actually at this rate. What was it? Barley? How much is barley worth this time of the year? It's up there near the top, isn't it? Yeah, storage bay. 2,000 per thousand. Wow, 2,000 per thousand. I can't get over the prices on this map. I'm assuming it's this map. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to playing on easy mode ever. Is this the standard price on easy mode? I don't know. Right. This is pretty good anyway. 91%. I'm sure there's over 1,000 already in that trailer. There's another 1,000. At least. I mean, there's going to be 1,500 in this harvester. This could turn out to be quite a profitable thing, you know. It probably wouldn't be right of me to go and harvest the next field. Because really I should leave one for Snowy, shouldn't I? Should I? Well, I guess I should, but then I doubt Snowy's thinking of me when he's selling those extra trees that he's got. Maybe I should just do it. Don't know. Right, let's get this undone. How much of this will we get into that? Not all of it. Should I do it? Is it nasty of me? I mean, it's only little. Surely he's going to look at that. He's got 20 grand and he's going to go, I'm not wasting my time doing a £331 harvest. Because it doesn't seem that well paid, does it really? I mean, I don't want to not do it thinking Snowy will do it, and then Snowy doesn't do it, and then I've just lost the opportunity, really. I mean, for all I know, Snowy might have already been in and recorded his episode 7, or episode 8, actually. Yeah, episode 8. Is this episode 8? I think it is. Yeah, so for all I know, he's already recorded it, so... I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe he has. Maybe he's all of a sudden an episode ahead of me. That could kind of explain why he's got 20 grand. But at the same time, I think he's just got a good game plan, hasn't he? Or luck's working in his favour. I don't quite know. I haven't seen any kind of major changes. Although, it does look like he's got a... He had a new field before. I can remember when I went in there trying to get his equipment dirty. I seen the new field, but now it looks like there's crop in it. Or something in it. Yeah, it was just a freshly ploughed field. It didn't look like it had been limed or anything last time I checked. So he's obviously been on, and he's been doing something. But whether or not that was for his last episode or the new, I don't know. I'm just going to do this, by the way. I'm going to do this. Because I got 72 litres in this harvester. I ain't driving all the way to the shop. Right, turn that beacon off. That's better. Yeah, I'm not driving all the way to the shop just to get rid of 72 litres. So let's just get this field. It's this one over here. I haven't accepted the contract, but I did have a quick look on the map. I noticed that I think this is field number 7. This is the field which has got kind of a farmyard with it, but the farmyard doesn't do anything. Yeah, it looks like a fully functional farmyard, but it's not actually. It's purely decorative. It's almost a complete waste of land. You can't even sell the buildings. Right. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Right, let's go. Brilliant. It'll probably start completing this other harvest now before it actually finishes the first one we started. But that doesn't matter, does it? Right. Yeah, here's it's what I was talking about. It's an unusual shaped field as well, isn't it? And this, oh man, I thought these would be fine. I wasn't too worried about these, but now they're right in the way. They are right in the way. I also got a bit carried away on the pathway there, so I'll have to redo some gravel texture just to finish that back off again. I went back a little bit too far, didn't I? Yeah, this works quite well though, I think. This works quite well. I didn't want to change the layout of the farm, but I've lost that much of my land with the wonderful chode. Yeah, I had to do something a bit different. And again, I'm sure Snowy's got a big advantage over me so far. Right, let's get into this one. We'll go to the shop. This is going to take forever. But we'll make our way down there. Will this complete the current contract, or will this start transporting the newest contract? I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, either way though, I can come out of it. If I can end the episode over 10 grand, we've got £40,000 worth of loan. I'm going to guess Snowy's probably around the same. I don't know. It doesn't look like he's got enough to show for it if he borrowed the whole 50 grand. I mean, I haven't snooped around too much there, but I don't really see any sheep wandering around. So I can see the sheep icon, but has he actually bought the sheep? I don't know. I don't know. Right, come on, let's head on down anyway. I'll catch you in a minute. Okay, just while I'm hanging around waiting for that field to finish harvesting, and the tractor I did set on an AI to drive down to the sell point, I need to top up the new greenhouse with water, don't I? Because we might as well use it. We might as well use it to get producing a bit more. Right. Let's go. It should hopefully be ready to fill. It is indeed. God, everything is slow, isn't it? even filling the water tank's slow. Come on. Let's check in. How's this guy doing? Oh god, he's not got anywhere. Come on. Good. Ideal. Now, I have spoken to Snowy as well, and potentially what we might do is both log in together, and when the time is at night time, and we might go for a little bit of a mythical hunt. Yeah. I wonder if I can get up this way. I'm going to try this now. I might even make a little pathway, you know, because I've cut off some of my farm now by putting that field in the way. Maybe I can... Yeah, I mean, I'll need to smooth it off a little bit, but if I make a little pathway here, and then up to the chode, then that gives me just another way to do a full circle. Can I do it without damaging crop? I did it without damaging crop. I'm probably going to damage tractors though, aren't I? Can I do this? Oh dear. The turning circle on this tractor is not very good at all. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, little tractor. Don't fall off. There we go. Oh my. Come on. Come on. Is it stuck in a gear? Yep. It was having a little sticky gear moment. Right, there we go. It's a bit better. Stuck in a gear again? No, too far. Too far. Right, the fence is not there, but again, I knew the gate was open, so that's good. Can I... Oh, God. I could do a full circle if I had the Deutz, but not in this thing. Oh, wrong button. Right, refill it with water. While that's refilling, let's go back in. Again, do I stick with lettuce? So you get double the amount of everything else. Is lettuce worth double the amount price-wise? Because if it's not, I might grow something different this time. So 6652 3351. There isn't much in it, is there really? Yeah, tomatoes. Potentially there might be 50 quid in it. Yeah, I'll just stick with lettuce because it's going to be a bit of a pain getting up and down here more often than I need to. Lettuce again produces less, it's worth double the amount. So from a commuting point of view, just makes sense, doesn't it? Good, good. I think I can drive through that bush somehow. I don't know how. Oh, but I can't drive through the invisible fence. Okay. That's a shame, isn't it? Let's try and line myself back up. There we go. Through the invisible gate. And let's have a look at how our tractors and harvesters are doing. And I've got to get down here. Oh, that is bumpy. I've got to get down there without taking out my field. Right, turn that off. Good. Deutz far is there. Don't see the train come in. Hopefully I can get enough momentum before it comes. Yep. Oh, I don't know. Right, yeah, I feel like so far in this episode I've done quite a large time lapse. So I don't really want to time lapse anymore. So what I'm going to do is just get on with this last little bit of harvest. Once I've emptied this trailer, and then when it comes to editing, you will know whether or not I did time lapse it or whether I just skipped right to the end. We'll see how we're looking for time. Now, let's just see if this is going to finish the other contract. No, of course it's not going to do that, is it? No. Why would it? Why would it do that? Just that would be too easy, wouldn't it? 45% complete. Cool. There we go. Right, same again. This is going to be a slow drive. Back up to the field. This is the biggest problem with doing these contracts and just having this small equipment. Everything is just slow. So slow. Right, I'll catch you in a moment. Okay, here we are. I'm just finishing this last bit of field myself. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to get all of it in one go, but it's just not quite wide enough. It's always the way, isn't it? Always the way. Right, we'll get this last little bit. Now, the trailer is full and it's on its way down to the shop with a worker, of course. And actually, I've harvested now another 664 litres. Given how much barley is worth, I'm kind of thinking I might just drive the harvester down to the shop as well. Yeah. I think that might be the way to go. Because what have I got there? 692. Yeah, I mean, I could just drop this off in the chickens. However, this 692 litres would probably pay for the cost of the AI workers alone. So really, it is worth doing. I mean, it's nearly at £2,000 a litre. We've probably got about £1,100, £1,200 worth of grain in this harvester. And when you're looking at that sort of money, it seems a bit of a waste, really, to to feed it to the chickens. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I might just cruise this down to the shop. And to be honest, oh, bit of lag. Let's just cut through here. Why not? Why not? To be honest, this harvester could do with a bit of a repair. That is priority. When it comes to our own fields, these harvesters need to be in tip-top condition because they will start to lose yield. And that's not particularly good, is it? Oh, this is a new little area. I've never noticed this before. That's pretty cool. I don't think it's where I want to be, though. Where do I want to be? Yeah, keep on going. How do you even get to that area? Oh, that's what happens if you keep going that way. Cool, interesting. Right, let's keep going. We're following the AI workers' footsteps because they've clearly gone this way anyway. Yeah, sell the grain. That pays for the cost of all the AI helpers, but also actually probably getting this repaired. Yeah, like I said, this needs to be in tip-top condition because you can lose. I don't know, is it up to 20% of yield? 20%'s a lot when you're mucking around with not a lot of money. 20% is quite a big amount, actually. I am so glad I told the AI worker to stop this side of the track. Look, see what would have happened. This tractor would have been anywhere. Who knows where. Maybe it would have been at the far end of the map in the tunnel. Yeah. It's never worth the risk, is it, with AI workers? Right, the harvester is just over there as well. Let's sell this. So hopefully this should be completed, both contracts, surely. Maybe even a little bit of money from here as well. Let's see what happens. Probably going to complete the bottom one first. Oh, that one has actually already completed. Didn't even notice it. Didn't even see that come up. Contract 7 is also completed. No, that was contract 7. 97. Right, come on. Are we going to have much left over here? What's happening? There we go. Starting to make money. What do we make? £249 as well. God, I thought there would be a lot more than that. I thought it would be a lot more than that. But then this will probably top it up to what? Say 1,000? Come on. Let's open that up ready. Yeah, we need to sell this, definitely. What's this going to be worth? Wow. That just gave us £1,371. Yeah, so that plus, what, £800 worth we can get out of the 2 contracts. Got a couple of grand there. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. No, just while I'm remembering though. Because, you know, I say these things and then by the time I actually get here to do them, I forgot what I was going to say. It's the goldfish memory. Let's see what this is to repair. 1,192, 204. Seems crazy to spend it, but we're going to lose a lot more than that if we don't do it, I'm sure. That, repair that. I'm not worried about paint. Okay, good. Right, we'll park it there out of the way. So it's not in Snowy's way. And this one here, we are going to get big bag of lime. I think I'm going to need 2 this time. We'll get 2 bags. And I will have another go at trying to pick one of them up. Don't know if I'll be able to. Might even be worth buying a pallet fork at this point. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So this should get 2.5 bags now. Hopefully. Eventually. There we go. Take half of the, or not quite half, but a chunk of the other bag. Right, can I pick that bag up? I've got 2 ways we can do it. I can try and hook it in, which might not work. Because I tried this on this series, I think, and on Keep It Real, and it didn't work, but I'll try and realign it, you never know. No, it ain't gonna work, is it? Okay, the other option is then, can I just scoop it? Let's try and scoop it. Scoop it up. Scoop it up. And no, come on. Can I tip it over somehow? And then scoop it. I reckon. As long as it doesn't roll. Yeah, okay. This is better. I might make this work. Probably won't, but I might do. Let's try and line myself up a bit straighter. Okay, right, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh. Can I do it? I might be able to do this. As long as I give it a wiggle. Oh. I'm a genius. I am a genius. It's doing something weird though. Look at the shape of that bag all of a sudden. It doesn't like what I'm doing. Oh dear. Definitely doesn't like what I'm doing. But I'm doing it. Yeah. Fine. Right. I'll cut this bit back to the yard. If I drop it and do anything silly, I'll cut you back in. See you in a minute. Well, I didn't really have to worry about it falling off because I can't get enough speed to lose control. So yeah, that was a relatively boring but long drive back to the yard, to be honest with you. I might pick up a bit of speed now if I'm lucky. Oh, double digits, 10 miles per hour, 11. Okay, we're flying now, look. Cool. So we want to just lime this field as quickly as I can. The annoying thing is obviously I'm going to have to get the shovel again because that's the frustrations with having to use, oh dear, use a trailer like this. I don't know, even with pallet forks, is this tractor heavy enough? Is it capable enough of lifting these bags up in the air? Maybe I could have just taken that trailer down. Maybe I need to buy the other trailer. Maybe that's what I need to do. Right, anyway, we are back. Let's get on with this now. Can't really be doing too much talking. The good thing about this spreader is it is wide, so at least there is some sort of benefit to it. Just going to require refilling far more often, that's all. Can I fill this from there? Will it automatically tip in? Probably not. If I get it under, will it? There we go. Cool. It's quite nifty. Nifty little idea. Right, let's just lime this section here. I'm just going to try and do this sparingly so I don't waste any. Cool, that works. Right, we'll go over this section here. Good, and this section here. Dear, a bit too far. Yeah. I'm trying to play it safe so I don't waste any. Look, see how quick it's gone now. It's 50% full already. Look, just for that little bit. Yeah, this is this is using a lot more lime than that last spreader. Right, okay, we won't get far, but let's just make our way around. It needs to be done though, doesn't it? It says it needs liming. Oh dear. So we might as well do it. Hopefully we brought enough lime. God, I don't even know now. Don't even know. Good. So much easier getting out of a bag though, isn't it? It's much, much easier. Right, I think I'll end this episode on the same again, you know. Now, I don't know what we're looking at for time. This is probably a shorter episode because I might have time-lapsed a little bit more, maybe. I did also decide to go right up to the edge. You may have noticed in the time-lapse I was a bit undecisive, but actually we ain't going to be using that kind of entrance or exit way anymore because when the water is only like, I think it charges £20 to fill 2,000 litres. It's barely worth the fuel to go down to the little bit of marsh there to actually fill it up for free. So yeah, I can't imagine I'll be doing that much anymore. So if anything, we could re-fence that. Don't know, just leave it like that. Okay, this is gonna be time consuming, but we'll get there. Right, I might stick this in the time lapse, or I might just crop it again. I don't know. Depends how we're looking at when I come to do the editing. Depends how long the episode is, really. So either way, though, I will see you in a moment. Oh, here we go again. Okay, here we go. What do I plan? What? I don't know. I don't want to do any more soybean. We've got quite a bit of soybean, haven't we? I want something that grows a bit quicker. I mean, given how much money we just made out of barley, I'm quite surprised, actually. So, let's just work out what's going to sell at the right time of the year. We're not going to be planting olives. Right, everything sells in December, which is a shame. Why is oat worth so much? Why is what over £4,000 per thousand for oat? That seems like a lot, and we will also get some straw, won't we? Which oh, I do that every time. I press the wrong button. Let's just go with oat then, shall we? Oh, I've got to remember the sig. I think, is that the symbol for oat? Yeah, it is. Right, let's load all that back in. Let's go. So I don't know if this will be enough seed and fertilizer, but I did get pretty much an entire 3 layer of fertilizer from cutting the grass when it had ever so slightly grown. So yeah, when I was actually ploughing, I didn't get anything from it, but after you cut it and it started to grow back again, it seemed to, I don't know, maybe it seemed to make it almost seem like an actual crop rather than wasteland. So yeah, we gained a little bit, which is good. So actually, in planting this now, plus the fertiliser this is going to be laying at the same time, we should have an almost fully fertilised field without needing to go over it again. That's really good. Now, I don't know how long this is going to take. It's a heck of a lot quicker now though. That is for sure. I've also forgot I haven't actually taken the money out, the money back, our wages for doing the contract, so I better do that in a second. I'm just keeping an eye on that figure in the corner. Actually, the seeds aren't going down very fast at all, really. So yeah, hopefully we will get this entire field done. I am close your eyes. There you go, open them again. Definitely didn't run over a sheep. I think I got it relatively accurate. Like I said, I didn't really want this field to encroach over where the sheep are. And I could cut all of that land and kind of probably make some good profit out of the grass. But I don't know, it wouldn't grow back with the bushes. And maybe it's my kind of obsession with landscaping and trying to make stuff look realistic. I just don't. I want them to stay looking like they're free roaming in a wild piece of land, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe that's silly. Maybe I should start thinking about how much money I could make over that. Over what things look like. Right. These these little rubbish piles are really annoying. Yeah, they're really, really annoying. Oh, I don't reckon this will be too bad, you know. Right, I'll probably chop it again. Again, I don't want to keep doing too many time lapses, but either way, I'll see you in a sec. Okay, just finishing the last bit now, and I've crashed into that damn sofa. Honestly, the ground is a different colour. The seeder has ran out of fertiliser now, but actually, I think that had a layer of fertiliser already. Yeah, so there's just some bits. So maybe in a following episode we can just quickly run over these middle sections just so that the majority of the field's fully fertilised. That's fine. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Yeah, I'm not too disappointed with that really. So yeah, I think we're pretty much there as well. This has been a really difficult episode for me to tell you roughly how long it's going to be. I don't know if it's less than an hour. I don't know if it's more than an hour. Not sure. Really not sure. But I'm going to finish the episode doing 3 things. First thing is take back or collect our wages. Cool. So good. We're now at 8,475. I'm then going to get my mouse back up and I'm just gonna very, very quickly go over this section here because that's where I got a bit carried away. Now, landscape, paint it, a little bit of grass here, first of all. It's gonna go into our field slightly, but that's fine. And then we'll pay for the gravel to go over this section. Didn't cost us much at all, did it really? Fine, good, right, that's that. And then the final thing to do is have a look at sheep, and this time go for the more grown up versions. Because yeah, I mean, I don't know, you will know because you're hopefully watching Snowies. I've got 501 litres of wool out of 60 sheep. 501 litres of wool. I feel like that could be much better, and I feel like it's because I'm buying sheep that are too young. So let's have a look. Yeah, let's. How many of these can I get? Oh, well, I clearly can't get that many. I mean, I can't get many at all, can I? Really? Do I spend all of our money? I can get 14 of them. I can get 4. I think that's going to boost that. Do you know, I think, Loan, I did not want to go full whack on the loan, 50 grand. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I mean, let's just think ahead here. I've got no other way now of getting money. However, the growth. These are nearly ready. I mean, whether they'll be ready in the next episode, I'm not sure, actually. But they're nearly ready. This is then not far behind. These should grow faster, so these should be ready relatively soon. We have got some income. In fact, we have still got some eggs if we're desperate. Yeah. I've taken out the full loan. I've taken out the 50 grand. I'm going to spend it on sheep. Almost in its entirety. 17 grand. It would leave us about 1,500 quid. I'm just going to do it. 32 sheep. Wow. What a big spend that is. Are they still alright for food? Yeah, they are. It's weird how it doesn't do the texture all the time though, isn't it? But they have got food there, and they have got water still, haven't they? 4,700. Good. Right. I'm curious to see if it goes from 501 and considerably jumps in the next episode once we skip through. Cool. Wow. I don't think we've done bad today, really. Don't think we've done bad today. So this is pretty much it now. We're going to end the episode here. Again, I don't know if it's too long or too short. Either way, I hope you enjoy it. And let me know what you think about the very brief suggestion I made at some point in this episode. Myself and Snowy are thinking we're going to log in together, get on a tractor each in the middle of the night, and we're going to do some orb hunting. And we'll only find one each because I believe they pay you 50 grand. Yeah, that, I mean, if anything, that's too much money, isn't it, really? But we'll do some orb hunting together, and we'll each come out of it with a nice 50 grand chunk. Whether you use that to pay off the loans so you're debt free, or whether you spend it on other things, I don't know. But that'll be in a few episodes. That'll probably be in the final stretch to FS25. So not yet for a minute, but let me know what you think. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Until the next episode, cheers and con.